I decided to go and visit Marton to check out their 2018 Harvest Festival. Marton is the largest town in the Rangataiki district with a population of just over 4,500 people, according to the 2013 census.
Okay, here we are. We're like 170 kilometres into our trip. We're stopping at a place called the Three Sisters. It's a set of rocks in the beach. You can only get to it in low tide, and we're going to check it out. We're just on our way along the beach as the tide's out to get to the Three Sisters rocks, and on the way there's these really awesome caves and sort of rock formations all over the place.
Next we continued on to Tawhiti Museum just outside of Hawara, one of the best museums I have ever been to, and the whole place is the work of one man. My producer's fears about mannequins didn't go away after seeing their realistic displays at the museum. There are also amazing miniature displays showing the early settlers and the interactions they had with the local Maori. And if you're a fan of vintage machinery, Tawhiti Museum has one of the largest collections of tractors and other items anywhere in New Zealand.
How was the museum?
Yeah,
Why are you saying that?
because I don't like mannequins, and because on the log ride a man nearly squished me. I got shot by a cannon, and I had to see a dead pig.
Here we are, we're on top of the Durry Hill elevator looking out around Whanganui, and we're reasonably high up and it's pretty cool. But you know what's better? When we're going to the top of that tower in a minute. Durry Hill elevator, open in 1919 to get people up to the top of the hill. It's the equivalent of a 20-story building. This is the long tunnel from one end to the other. Check it out. We love the echo. Giantpumpkins.co.nz. So Whanganui seems to have a bit of surprising things for us here. Not only does it have crazy pumpkin produce where you can buy all your produce from a place that has pumpkins in the title, how about this amazing park with all sorts of cool things, including this giant pumpkin with a barbecue in it. Here we are, we found our way to Marton. We're about to check out the Marton Harvest Festival. There's scarecrows all around town, all over the place, so hopefully we'll find some more of those. And in exciting news, we have found the Marton Swim Centre.
I'd been to Marton previously back in 2015 with Tim and Alex, and we went to see Aaron Ackerman's pumpkin get weighed the day before the Marton Harvest Festival, and he broke the New Zealand record. We missed out on the actual Harvest Festival that time, but we had heard a lot about the 50-metre Marton swimming pool. A lot. Actually, we heard it all from this guy. "471 kilos was the winning pumpkin at the Marton Harvest Festival, grown by Aaron Ackerman. And one of the pumpkins that a lot of people were talking about was a very small green pumpkin with lots of bumps all over it. I'm unsure of the variety, but it sure was a talking point amongst all the people coming to have a look. After driving around Marton, it was time for arguably the most important part of this whole trip. It was time to go to the 50-metre swimming pool.
So here we are, we're at the Marton Swimming Complex, or whatever it's called, with a 50-metre indoor pool with 6 lanes of swimming awesome. I know some people out there will be pretty excited. Tim is excited.
After all the excitement in Marton, it was time to start heading north and head towards home. On the way back home, we stopped at the Waiouru Army Museum. To the much delight of my producer, they had even more mannequins. It was time to head home. We stopped off at Owakuni and a friendly tourist from Pittsburgh took our photo for us.
Oh, that looks great. Check them both out for me.
Friendly reminder, just make sure that your camera isn't in video mode when you give it to someone else. It was a great trip. I'm glad we did it. We saw some amazing things. We saw some pumpkins. And looking forward to more trips next year.